Hello, this is Victor. I'm here with a painting tutorial, the third part on the painting tutorial of the Farseer that I want to convert into a Shadowseer. And now I'm going to do the freehand here at the back. As you can see, I changed the position of the camera to see if we can see better what I do, because I realized that my hand was in the middle of or it was in the way of the camera a lot of times. So let's see if this new configuration is helping to see the paint job better. So yeah, I will appreciate the feedback as well. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint. I will try to do here the typical check diamond pattern in that side, and in that side I will try to do the face of Segura, so half face. And I have a face that I like from that I find in internet. So I'm going to first try to do the sketch of the face using the color lilac on here at the back. Yeah, and I will start doing that, and let's see how it goes. So if I don't, as you can see, I split first the cape in two parts, in two halves. I did a thin line. Now let's see how this work goes. We need the paint to be quite, I like to have the paint quite thin to do this type of work. If I don't talk too much, it's because I concentrate in trying to do this work. The first time that I try something like that, and yeah, it's just very experimental thing that I'm doing here. So let's see if I make it to make something interesting. If not, I will just paint on top and do another thing. I tried once and I failed completely, so this is my second trial. Hope it's visible there. this is what I'm doing now, and I will tie now with some. Let's try to start giving volume to this thing. Let's see what comes from here. I will do the deep blue to do the A. I'm feeling now this part. And with the dark, doing this. So this is how it's looking like. Sorry if I'm not talking, but it's first time that I'm doing that, and I'm really very concentrated on what I'm doing. But you can see what I do is, yeah, I realized that I did a mistake. I should start painting all this half with the light purple, because now I'm filling all the face with the light purple anyway, so I should, next time I do something like that, I should plan better the basic color. It would be much easier if I had to start with light at the background and then painting the profile with the darker purple. Now it's done, and so far I'm much happier than the trail that I did before. Here I have like some tendrils similar to the Setang. Okay, and now we're going to limit this part. We're going to something like that, and something like that. Let's start focusing now on the mouth. Now it's patient and work on the different parts. Now what I will do is I will do the teeth on the mouth. And we try to give some volume to the different parts. So let's see. Do this thing on the nose. We'll start working on the shading. will take white. At the moment I will not do more work on the eye, I will do it later on. So here on the jaw, I'm starting from here, and then I will and next to the mouth. Then on the teeth, I will run a little bit the teeth. So while you have the joints, I add a little bit more of the darker color. We'll add some shades here below the nose. And now I'm going to apply some highlights with white. We have to be careful that the white is thinned down properly. I'm going to apply a little bit more here. On the nose. This is very similar to when you So this is how it's looking like now. Sorry, I think I'm against the light. This is not helping too much to see the work. I hope this can be seen in the camera. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. Sorry. So this is how it's looking like right now. Let's see if I can make it do it further. So this is how it's looking like. I think the light is not helping too much. Okay, let me move the camera up a little bit. Sorry for this. I'm trying to find the right tuning. But this was looking like the freehand that I'm doing at the back. So a lot of same concepts that when we paint, we try to find what is the part that should be highlighted, and we highlight, and we apply some shadings. Now I'm going to do the teeth. I wanted the teeth to be really white. So I fill the teeth with white. Okay. With the dark purple I will correct. On the A, I'm going to apply white in the middle. Like that. Now I'm going to make the uniformity here. I'm going to apply, I want to use this wrinkle here to apply a little bit of shading and break the uniformity of the color a little bit. Okay, we are going to do the horns, or the tendrils, these tendrils that are right there. I think, oh sorry, I zoomed too much and now I'm off camera. Let me go, sorry for that. Home now is better. I'm going off camera. Let me see if I can turn this a little bit like that. Here I'm going to do the same on the other tendril. I'm going to start with not the darkest one, but one of the darker blue, purple. going to do some corrections with the purple. Here the base that I will see that I always see these freehands and say, okay, this is impossible for me. Try it. Try to paint, try to do it. Start with easy shapes and start encouraging yourself to do each time more complicated shapes. And you will realize one day that you are able to do the design that you want. So don't be afraid to try. This is going to be the tip for me in that painting tutorial. Don't be afraid to try. Try, and by failure we learn. I think it's important to understand that failing we learn. Painting is the same as gaming. So you try, sometimes you success and sometimes you fail. Like the strategies in the game. And of course, as I told in some of my previous videos, you have to plan what you want to do, and by doing that, you have more successes to win. What I did before is I practiced, or I did once this thing on paper with a pencil to see how difficult it is to do that. Then I realized that was not impossible, and is when I was encouraged to do it. Okay, this is how it's looking like. Go back to light. I need to find a better setup for the camera, but this is how it looks like. Okay, let's see if I can zoom in. So this is the work, and it's the first time that I try this thing, something complex like this. I did some freehands on my Bretonians, but I never went to shape as difficult as this one. Okay, so yeah, I think I will finalize here this part, and now I'm going to start doing, we'll apply a little bit of shade here. So now it's question that you start working a little bit with the shades. You start thinking where it goes better, where you want more shades, where you want less shades. And then thanks to that you can correct to what you want. So for example, the nose here was too thick, I put a little bit of deep purple, I make it thinner. But I think, yeah, it's good enough. I'm pretty happy with this half face. So yeah, now so you see who it's looking like, and now I will do the other half, and the other half I will paint the diamond pattern, so to contrast with this part. But I think I will not do a uniform diamond pattern. I will like to be more complicated than that. And what I will do, well, I will do half diamond pattern. I'm thinking, because now it's the time that I can screw up all the work that I did here, and I don't want to destroy the work that I did here, to be fair. So I need to think very well how I want to do that now. And I think I will do half diamond pattern here, very carefully. So I will start with the bottom, And I will do diamond pattern that is not following the shape. So I will start first here, because if I try to follow the shape, the diamonds at the bottom have to be much bigger than the diamonds at the top, and it's making the life even more difficult. So I will start doing the diamond pattern here, and as usual I start applying, doing diamonds, and I will start this time doing the column of diamonds next to the middle. So I will do this. And I will keep going. Okay, and now we can put the camera on fast speed, because it's going to be a lot of the same. So as you can see, it's going to be very repetitive. So we can put the camera in fast speed and see how the diamond pattern grows. See, I keep going with this. I will do this the rest of camera because it's taking too long, and I will be back once I have done all the diamond pattern in all this half of the cloak. So this is how it's looking like now that I did. Put the light a little bit. Okay, you see that it's not well defined, but now is the moment to start cleaning and to start making the diamonds sharper. So what I will do now, and to make this pattern even more interesting, I will start combining different purples. So I will add diamonds with different tonalities. I will not go too clear. I will use these three purples, and I will add some pink from time to time. So I will combine, I will do like a mix, and then on the blue I will do this deep blue, and I will combine with some I will use different blues. So what I will do, for example, is I will start from here, and I will start cleaning this to make them more solid. Okay, but then, for example, I will take lighter purple, and I will do a random one here. Okay. So I will start adding random diamonds of other colors. Then I will put next to it, to this one, I will use the hawk. This is too thick, so I need to thin it down correctly. I will use, for example, here one darker. We are going to keep the light blue and the deep purple, the main, but from time to time we are going to add, sorry that I have to turn the miniature to be able to do it correctly. From time to time we are going to add some with different color. For example, I will start doing, we are going to start very random, and then for here I can do one pink, we are going to do, for example, one pink on the blue here. So I will add some random diamonds. I will work here one with lighter blue, purple, sorry. So I will be doing that and cleaning also the blue. I will put no in fast camera. I will do some more in fast camera in order that you can see how I'm working this, and then I will do another ones of camera. So here you see the idea. So you start doing some random diamonds, and then in the meantime I will use again the blue to be sure that the diamonds are clean and sharp. So I will keep doing that, and now in fast camera a little bit. this is how it looks like now. I did random diamonds in another color. Now I was thinking if I'm going to do lines with a very light color, and I think I will use the color lilac to do the trimming of the diamonds. The other option is to start highlighting them, and I think I will start doing that and see how it looks like, and then yeah, I think I'm going to start highlighting them and see how this looks like and cleaning them all. So now it's a word that needs a lot of passion. You take your detail brush, then I will start doing next to the edge. Do this and this. And I do this for this, I use white for the lighter ones. Okay. I know my hand is in the middle now, but I need to find a way to still feel comfortable. I hope you can see what I'm doing. See, now I do the light blue. What is this? One. Then if we find that the line is too thick, I have this feeling, we take the original color and I will thin down the line. But this is why I say that it's really a time-consuming operation, but will give a new dimension to your work. Will make the diamond pattern to look more interesting from my point of view. This one, the dark turquoise, I will use this color here. Okay. So I will keep doing that for all the bars. I'm making this diamond thing to look with more volume. So I will keep doing that and I will be back once I done. I will use, for example, when I go to this dark blue, purple, I will use the next color lighter. And here, for example, we're going to use like that. This. Okay, so I will be doing that. And I think this is too light and I will use lighter purple. And I will be back. Okay, while I was painting this, I realized that these diamonds were looking a little bit too messy. So now what I'm going to do is I will take the deep purple and I will do lines following the edge of the diamonds in a way that I create a good and sharp limit to the diamonds. If some of the color is placed in the wrong position, later on I will go and do a correction. It will take a lot of time. I guess this had to be done before, but I was painting this, I was not very happy, and I decided that this is needed to make the diamonds look sharper and more clean, and the work to look cleaner. So I will be doing that, and I will destroy some of the work that I did up to now. But sometimes you have to do a step back to be able to have the result that you want. You will see that will look sharper and the diamonds will look better design, because I was realizing that it was so messy in some areas, so I think this will help a lot. Try to make the line as thin as possible. This will kill some of the highlights that I just did. But I think at the end I will have a better result. You can see that it's looking much tidy. So I just want to explain this because you will see this later on. I will keep doing that. It's very time consuming. Because later on I will need to redo most of these diamonds. So I will keep doing that, and I will be back once this is done. Take into account that I will also clean the diamonds when I see that the color is not in the right spot. So I will be back to show you the final result. So this is how it looks like now that the diamonds are painted. So let me see if I can put it easier. So this is how it looks like. If I go out of the light, it's going to be difficult for you to see anything. So let's put it like that and zoom a little bit in. So this is how all the diamonds are looking like. Now I did different colors and I'm pretty happy. So now the last step, I also did this type of pattern here on the top, like the diamonds are like fading out. So it's like a net, like if you follow the net and the diamonds are falling out. What I'm going to do now, I think for freehand on this cloak is good enough. I was really thinking about that because I don't want to take off. I want that the freehand is the spot, is the main thing. So I will do some highlights, but I don't be as extreme as in the front. So if I move just back a little bit the camera to make it easier to do now the painting. I hope I change again the position of the camera, as you have noticed. I think now I find the right spot. Please, if you want to comment and feedback, will be very appreciated. I try to make the best I can to have the camera in the best position. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint this, and I'm taking now, I will take Shadow's purple, and with Shadow's purple I will start highlighting a little bit the falls. So I will paint this fold, and as I say, I don't want to go to extreme, and I don't want to go into the part of the or not too much into where is the freehand. I want to give the freehand the main and the most important part of the cloak. So and I will, sorry if I go in that side, it's easier for me to paint. So I follow this. And then I will do here. So what you apply is this Genestealer purple. As you can see, it's quite thin down. We'll apply a little bit, a lot of here on the corner, or we'll apply here more on the corner, and then I will do this. And I will apply a little bit more here on the fold and on the border. Okay. I will take the original purple, just in case I feel the contrast is too high, and I will apply a little bit here on the border. Put the hand. Opa. Okay. Now I will take Genestealer, the very previous one was Shadows, and now Genestealer purple. Okay. See if I. We're going to apply a little bit more here on this part. We are going to do the fold a little bit up. Take a little bit of the Shadow's purple, apply here a little bit more on the And I think this should be, yes, I will change the brush. I will just finalize with the color lilac. This have to be, we have to go careful with that one. And I will need to do the highlights also on top. I was forgetting about that. So with the color lilac, I'm going to paint just this corner here. As I said, we have to be careful, and I'm going to mix a little bit here. And now shadows purple again. We can make with instead of purple. One more touch here. Okay. And again this here. Here. And I think this will be enough. And now here on this corner we are going to do the same. First I apply shadows purple. We are going to apply a little bit shadows purple around this to make the transition a little bit softer. And just a soft, a little bit touch the color lilac here on the corner. That is enough. We'll do just here. Then we have to paint the neck. This part here, the neck of the cloak. You can see I go with the brush flat to do the top edge and go down a little bit. And then with shadows purple I go more on this area. Okay. A touch here on the corners. And I will finalize the work on the cloak here. Next step, here I have the arm, I will do this arm. I will cut these things to be able, I will say if I cut them, yeah, I think I will cut these things and put the arm in. So next step is to do the right arm, and I will do the sleeves, and then on the other arm I will start working on the staff, and I will finalize doing the head. I want to leave a little bit more of time. Remember that I have a question. I have two possible heads to put here. I can put this one, that is the harlequin head, okay, with these small horns. It's more like a woman head. Or I can use this one, that is the actual Farseer head. So please leave your comment in that video or in the original video where I made the question, which head will you prefer for this miniature, and the one that have more votes is the one that I will use for this miniature. And yeah, and here I finish this part, the part where I explain the cloak. I hope you have enjoyed this part 3 on the painting tutorial of the Farseer, and be ready. I think I will need 2 or 3 parts more to finalize this, but I'm trying to do quite quite a detailed job. We'll also paint in the next part this type of ornaments here, and I will add is when I will add all the complements from the Harlequins. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and see you again later. Bye.